Hey folks, right. So if you've installed a new distributor in your van, and it's not starting up, so what could be wrong? Well, one thing you need to check is that you're getting spark on cylinder number one, at the right place, basically where the engine is. So there's very simple test you can do to check that. So we'll go through that now. Now the first thing we'll do is we'll just pop the cap off the distributor so we can see where the rotor arm is. This is the rotor arm here. Now, we want to turn the engine over until it reaches top dead center cylinder number one. So, just keep on turning it here. We're using the generator pulley to turn it, or the alternator pulley even in this case. So we'll keep turning it around, turning it around. Now, top dead center is coming up here. If you don't have one of these pulleys, if you have an older style like a black pulley, there might be a little, there's usually a little notch there on the pulley. Now we're keep turning over here. So just back a little bit. Now, so you want to align that mark, that top dead center mark, with the split in the crankcase here. And we know that this is cylinder one. Now, the next thing we want to do now is loosen the distributor clamp just a little bit so we can move it around. And we're going to pull the lead that comes down from the coil here to the distributor. We'll just leave that loose. Now, I'm going to go, the next thing to do is we want to turn the ignition on. Right, so the electrics are on the van, the ignition's on. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the HT lead here to a nice ground. The alternator body here is good. And what we're going to do is slowly rotate the distributor back. We can move the body now because we've like unclamped it. Rotate it back a bit. And then forward a bit. Should get a spark soon. Okay, that's it. So we got we know that the distributor is in a good position now. We got a spark, so we'll know that when the engine starts, that spark is coming in at the right place and at the right time. So now we're going to just do another quick test to just double check that that's where the spark is. We're going to just test a spark plug on cylinder number one. Now I've reconnected the lead to the coil, put the distributor cap back on. We've also retightened the distributor clamp so it doesn't move from our setting, our good setting there, which we obtained earlier. Now what I've done is I've taken this lead off the spark plug that's in the engine, and I just have a spare spark plug here. And what we're going to do is rotate the engine over with the ignition on again. And we're just going to see if we should get a spark when the engine passes top dead center on cylinder number one. So yeah, let's just get that sitting there and then we'll go and turn the engine on. Right, the ignition's on here and we got our test spark plug in there. We might need to spin the engine back a bit just to see. But we should get a spark here now in a second. So we'll just return it back over. Just hold this here better so you can see. Turn it back over to TDC1. There we go. Top dead center cylinder number one. And I think it's, yeah, that looks pretty good. So this engine should fire over now. Okay, I hope you found that video helpful, and thanks for watching.